All right, we are live, and welcome to Mary the Medium and Pet Psychic, episode 32 already, Mary. How are you
Wow.
doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm hanging in there. It's been pretty hectic. So,
Tuck
um,
down.
doing good. I took my car in this morning to get all tuned up for the trip down.
Cool. Yeah,
So,
that's great.
oil change, tires it's all ready to go. We got hi Evie, hello.
Hey,
Um,
Evie. Where are the comments?
um,
There she is. Hey, Evie.
So heads up, I left my other tablet at my parents, so I'm a little running a little blind tonight, so apologize for that. So
Yeah,
you'll have to
great.
listen to us and just envision what I was gonna put
Right.
up.
I mean, we're never on script anyway,
Yeah.
This is unscripted, unlike TV networks, dumbass young people who run them. Hello.
Well, and even like the unscripted shows
Hey,
or
Wendy.
they're scripted too.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know those
absolutely.
like
Yeah.
reality television. There's nothing real about it.
No, it's not. No. 51 Minds came to me years ago when they were getting ready. They were putting the characters together for Below Deck. And so they came to me and they wanted to know would I consider being the chef on the show. And I said, "Well, hey, Brooke, hey, Wendy, hey, Evie," and I said, "Well, sure, let's talk." So we talked. They're like, you need to create hype. Can you do that? Can you just hype things up, act kind of
Like
dramatic?
exaggerate everything and be
Yeah,
dramatic.
and I said, guys, this industry that you're talking about, yachting, has been very good to me for this many years. And
Mhm.
if I do anything like that, it's going to make me look bad. And I'll never get hired in the industry again. And so I had to turn them down. Dumb ass move. It was like that was the dumbest mistake I ever made. Sure. And if they would ask me, hell yeah, I'll create hype.
I'd
I
have to
do
see
it.
though what happened to the people that were on that show, if it did pigeonhole them or if it did, affect them.
I don't know. Hey, honey, they've got guest appearances on other shows. They've got big
Yeah.
houses, and it's like, damn, I made the biggest mistake. Yeah,
Well, it's not, your story's not over yet, Mary. Maybe,
I know.
I have a feeling that
I know.
we're gonna get some wheels spinning at
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait till my book comes out.
Yes. Both books.
Books.
We
And
have yep.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying we're gonna put them on. I think like do like a PDF download, so you got a digital copy, and you were looking into Amazon books too and stuff. So yeah, it's both of us though are like have very full schedules, so it's just trying to get it in. It's like things take much longer than you think they're gonna take.
Oh, I know. Right.
Everything does.
Yeah. And so, but my spirit book, it's got all of my famous photos in there and the moral of the story for each photo. And so that takes time because I've got thousands of photos that I need to explain about. That book's going to be a damn encyclopedia when I'm done. It's going to be 600 pages. It's going to be 1,000 pages probably.
Well, are you going to do it like a coffee table book style, do you think, or do you want what do you do you want to do digital? If it does well, maybe you could do like a limited run, like with some of the more.
Yeah, I want to do. I well, especially at these events that I do, I want to have them with me and hand them out. And then I also want to, you know, maybe do a book tour with it. I don't know.
Yeah, you could do that. You could incorporate both of that.
Mm-hmm.
And just a little preview for this Emma's
In that
wings.
case, yeah, that
Yeah,
attaches to Emma. Yeah,
yeah, that's gonna what she's gonna be.
those are her little fairy wings.
Decent. Wait, some guy from the USA told me you can't get paid, so shut down. What's that
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, the government shut down. Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't work for the
Hmm.
government. I'm like, that's
Thank
such a
God I
joke. I
don't.
don't know. I mean, that I don't know how that works.
Well, yeah, people,
Political theater.
yeah, nobody, people that have SNAP benefits, can't get their food stamps, their SNAP benefits.
I think they got approved for the
Militaries,
eighth. Eighth. They'll get them on the eighth.
yeah. Now a judge has stepped in and said, no, this is going to happen. They will get their SNAP benefits, their food stamps, and Democrats. I don't care what the f you're doing. These people need to get paid and need to get their benefits. So yeah. So thank God for that judge. You
Hmm.
know?
And I mean, what they were coming to the table with was insanity. $1 trillion, like, it's like that's just nonsense.
And they were cutting Medicare. They were
Hmm.
cutting huge cuts to Medicare, which is in several years I'm eligible for, you're eligible for.
Hmm.
Okay. And they're cutting
But
it.
they're
And the Dems
yeah,
didn't want that to happen. So they shut the country down. They shut the government down. The
and
Democrats.
they wanted to give medical to all the illegal people
Right.
here illegally when
Yeah.
our own vets don't even get proper care.
Right. Yeah. I think that's horseshit.
It
Yeah.
is horseshit. It's
It,
political theater
mhm.
nonsense. But yet they can send how many billions of dollars to other countries?
Yeah. Right. So yeah, that just really and Pelosi, polluted Pelosi, okay, retired today. Yeah.
I saw that. So she'll be, I think, 2027 or 8. She's done.
Well, I'm wondering why all of a sudden today, okay, did they find her with the hands in the cookie jar of the stock exchange and that's why she quit?
I
Insider
kind of,
trading?
I kind of think what's going to happen. I mean, it's a lot of it is theater, and you don't really know what's going behind the scenes, what deals they've made, who's.
Yeah.
But she really had she that whole yeah, she was so corrupt and
Big time corrupt. And they got her for the stocks. Remember that they
insider trading.
yeah, it came out that she sold a bunch of stocks just as the company was going under or something, or she was buying stock, and so they're trying to pass a bill where none of Congress or Senate or whatever can partake
Trade
in
while
stock.
they have this yeah.
Stock, no more. Yeah, and I think
I'm
that's
all for term limits. I'm all for, like
yeah,
cognitive abilities. Like they
yeah,
should.
and definitely no insurance for the rest of your life, no forever pay, no forever insurance. Okay, you work for us and you shouldn't get paid. Okay, you are saying
Especially if they're gonna
we
shut it
want.
down, they shouldn't be collecting a
Yeah, they
check.
should not be collecting a paycheck. and
And they
and
should be
I
able to vote for their own raises.
right. And then get this, everybody that gets into government, a government position, walks away a millionaire. Now, why is that? Shut it down. Shut it down. Make them work for free. You want to serve your country? You work for free.
And that's how, I mean, a representative, that's how I mean, the whole system, because we have instant communication now, it's not like they're not like coming across the country and on a stagecoach, you know, like
Right.
there's kind of no reason, and they're all like, I don't think there should be lobbyists.
No.
It's pay to play. I mean,
if I ran for office, they would hate me. Oh my God, they would hate me. You know, but and I'm all for helping the very, very poor. You know, the one that society suppresses.
Yeah. Unfortunately, to get to the levels of that, you have to be someone slightly bit of a sociopath, or you know, they weed out all the people that aren't controllable, and all the honeypots and yeah, unfortunately, I mean,
well, this honeypot's got a mouth on her. and when I move back to South Carolina, at some point someday, look out. Lindsey Graham, you'll be dead by the time I get there, but you know, you're older than me anyway. Thank God.
He's like he's like a little weasel.
Yeah, he is. He's a weasel. Yep. He's got money behind him. Yeah.
And then we have in Michigan, we have Stretch and Gretchen. That's what they called her in high school, because she did the whole team.
Oh my God. Serious?
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
And now she ran on fixing the roads, and like they're finally doing something, but not really. I mean, just corruption.
Is it the road by her house?
No, she's got all that covered. She's so corrupt. They found out, they did an audit. They found like 10,000 state jobs that weren't being filled, and they were like a $20 billion fund that they were just using for what they wanted.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it would carry. She's so corrupt.
I'll be damned. So yeah, you know, I need to run. I really do. I need to run. I think I would make a great governor or politician. I really do.
Well, I'd be afraid. I wouldn't want to get on your bedside. I wouldn't. Nope.
Do. Guess what Mary's putting on you?
Yeah.
Not really.
Like, no, I don't know.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
So we got a lineup of Bobcats and Cougars, Palm Beach Cougars.
Oh, yes. I didn't get the Cougars. I had a call from my mom, and I got distracted, and my dad's not eating, so I was like, but Cougars, what do you mean Cougars now, Mary? Do you mean the ones that are on the dance floor?
The Palm Beach Cougars?
The Palm Beach Cougars with a lot of
the
class.
kind that reads the obituary who died and then contacts the lonely man who just lost his wife, writing them a handwritten note, lying, saying, I was best friends with your wife. Let's go have coffee this week if you're available. Palm Beach Cougars. Very different from the Bobcat.
They check the obituaries. They don't need what's that app that Tender? They don't need Tender. They check the obituaries or the
They do. They check the obituaries. They're right. Serious, guys. A lady I used to work for, told me.
Hi, Susan.
So hey, Susan, told me that the women on Palm Beach Island literally check the obituaries every morning. Okay. and they write handwritten notes to the man who lost his wife, wanting to
The octogenarians.
wanting to hook up to help them get over the grief. And dead serious, dead serious.
Oh
And
yeah, there's some
dumbass men,
gold digging whores out there.
and the dumbass men fall
Mhm.
for it. You know? Yeah, true story. True story. Hey, Wendy. So yeah, I was like, oh, so in our scope of it being a pet show, those are called Palm Beach Cougars.
Cougars. There was a point when I haven't been out going clubbing in years, but the cougar emblem from the Mercury Cougar, the car.
Yeah.
I was gonna get stickers made up and go and slap them on the cougars on the like that were all out on the prowl.
Oh, there's a bunch in Tampa. So
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah.
Do they have like tan skin, leather skin from being at the like?
What was that show? Oh, it had Suzanne Summers, the gal with the dark hair, and John Ritter, Three's Company.
Three's Company, yeah.
And the landlord had cucumbers on her eyeballs and her face like
Mrs.
black
Roper, yeah.
from the sun. Yeah. 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 There you go.
Yeah.
But no, the reason we're bringing up bobcats and cougars is there were two very large bobcats spotted not far from here where I am. And the bobcat in Florida. Now, the only other time I've seen a bobcat, keep that picture up, was when I was a little girl in South Carolina, and I was out walking by the stream, and this little cat, square heads with pointed tufts coming out of his ears, poked up, looked at me, and then went back down. And I'm like, that's the first and only time I've ever seen, well, no, not really. Second time in my life I've seen a bobcat. Okay. Now I have seen a Florida panther.
Oh, really?
Okay. I
What,
thought it was a cougar or a panther.
what color are the panthers that there? Are they?
The panthers are black and the Florida cougars are tan, which looks like a bobcat, except for this one had a long tail. And it was in my backyard when I
And lip
lived.
injections.
Yeah, right. It was in my backyard, and I wasn't home. I was working. So Cristiano sent me this video. This cat is just moving really slow in my backyard. Of course, all my cats were on the patio, and no telling how long it had been out there watching my fur babies on my lanai. And he's just walking on by, and Chris goes, "Here, kitty, kitty."
Oh,
Whistle.
that
I can't whistle, but whistles at it, and it turns around and looks at Chris. Chris goes, and it decided to move on. But it wasn't a lynx. That actually probably had to be a Florida cougar or panther.
wow.
But bobcats, if you notice, guys, they have no tail. Their tail is just short little thing. Their head is kind of squared. They've got stripes on them and markings, dots. And I got to tell you, I walked into a restaurant off in Darien, Georgia, called Skipper's Fish Camp. I was coming back down to Florida. I decided to go there for dinner. And up on the wall, as I was leaving, was the owner and his son and a dead bobcat. They had shot him, and they were so proud of that. Hey, Egret. And I'm like, you sons of bitches. So I got up from my table, as I'm walking out. And I looked at the photo, and then the owner was standing there. I said, is this you? Is this your son? And he goes, yeah. That's a great photo. I said, maybe for you, not for the rest of the world and not for the bobcat. And I am never coming here again. Do not go to Skipper's Fish Camp in Darien, Georgia. Okay, they believe in hunting bobcats and anything else like that. Don't go there. So, and you missed the B, and it's not Bocat, it's Bob.
Oh, sorry.
Bob. So
It's a bobcat. No,
yeah, it's a Bocat. It's a new species.
whoopsie.
Yeah.
Typo.
But bobcats, guys, pose no harm to humans unless, of course, you're a toddler out in your yard by yourself, no parental guidance, or you're a small dog that happens to be wandering around in the woods, okay, or a cat. But a bobcat is very, very timid, very, very shy. Very rarely will you see them. And when you do see them, it could be mating season or they have lost their habitat and they're looking for a new home and they're traveling. They will not stay in an area long. They will move. They will, like, for instance, two bobcats that were spotted near here probably will be 10, 15, 20 miles away the next day.
Are they the type where they have like they need a really large area like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And they hide. They're very afraid. And the largest that they'll get, 30, 40 pounds, 30 pounds being the largest. The cat I saw was an easy 40 pounds, the cougar.
Oh, the cool.
Or the panther, whatever. I have a video of it on my phone walking through my backyard.
It was staking out some meat. That's a good thing that I mean I'd be like lock the doors.
And the thing is, it was walking by the cats, and the door to my house locked. We couldn't open the door to get to the lanai, okay, to rescue the cats, to get the cats off the lanai. The door locked, and we couldn't even open the windows. And I'm going, that is supernatural. That's supernatural.
It was like protecting, yeah. Oh.
I couldn't understand why I couldn't open the door to get onto the lanai. Bobcats were all over in Florida. I've seen them growing up there. Yeah, hey Shabby Gabby. Yeah, I love bobcats. Absolutely love them. And if some, and I mark my words, guys. Um, I posted on neighborhood or neighbor, whatever that
Yeah,
neighbor next door.
next door neighbor.
Yeah, I said, you saw them, you posted where they were. You're just setting them up for some Yahoo redneck Florida hunter to go and kill them. I said, don't post where you've seen them. Don't. Okay?
Yeah.
Because we'll have another Skipper's Fish Camp and I'll have to sue the people for killing them. And I will. I literally
Yeah,
will
this is
file animal abuse charges.
that's the formal.
Robert Cat?
Yeah, Robert. Bob's short for Robert.
So anyway, yeah.
Yep.
So love bobcats, respect them, give them their privacy. They're wonderful. And they are endangered. Okay? Bobcats are endangered. I forgot to put that on my next door post. I'm going to go out. I'm going to do that. They are endangered. And they are protected by Florida law. So, hey, Egret. Yay. Thank you, Shabby Gabby. Thank you. So, okay.
So as far as like
And we got
oh
coyotes.
no, yeah,
We got
we have our
coyotes.
yeah. Oh, okay.
We
We
just
have those on. My parents have those on. They're on Grosse Seal, where my parents are.
really.
They come up.
But,
Yeah, you know, they'll get
wow.
your little dogs.
Yeah. Now, coyotes, yeah, coyotes are also, believe it or not, afraid. Um, I ran into a lot of them out in Palm Desert, out in that area, leaving my boss's house at night in Rancho Mirage, and in the canyon below were the coyotes and the puppies and everything. And you could hear them at night howling. But they are now in South Florida, South Palm Beach. The coyotes are in South Palm Beach, picking off princess poodles and things like that. They
Hmm.
apparently they have a bad problem with them here in South Palm Beach. They really, really do. Yeah. And I was kind
Well,
of surprised.
yeah. The island. What happens is in the winter it freezes, so like the deer come over. They had a really bad deer problem.
Yeah.
Like there were like 2 bucks and like deer just lounging in the subdivision. I mean,
Wow.
a
Wow.
lot. So it
Yeah.
attracted all the predators too. The
Yeah. Oh,
coyotes and foxes, and there's an alpaca ranch.
oh wow.
And so the owner of the alpaca, shoot him at every night. He had to keep him away from them. Yep.
Mm. Well, the alpacas could kick them, can't they?
I don't know. They're the nice ones. I think it's like llamas are mean, alpacas are nice.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to build a predator fence.
yeah. But I mean, it was one of those things where it was like it was getting out of control. They did something about it, but it was. I mean, talking about it was the deer were getting domesticated.
Oh,
They didn't even flinch. They'd be like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" Come right
yeah.
up to the back on the deck.
Well, yeah, that happened to me out in California in Pebble Beach when I worked out there.
Hmm.
Two little fawns followed me, and they were looking at me, and they were outside and I was inside, and I was waving at them, and they followed me from one room to the next through the glass panes. They watched me move through the house.
Oh,
They followed me. Yeah. Yeah.
when
So sweet.
yeah, the year or two before my parents sold their house, there were twins that,
Oh,
and they basically grew up in the backyard.
oh,
So
that's
mama with her two
sweet.
twins,
Yeah.
yeah, they were cute.
Oh, yeah. So with the coyotes, though. Mm.
Mm.
Oh, so did I tell you the story of what happened with animal control and me and
Well, I heard,
Triangle?
I didn't get the whole. Yeah, that was. I think you just yeah.
So, what happened was, um, Triangle was a trap, neuter, release cat. Okay, they find the feral cats in the neighborhood, and you're correct, Evie, and they pick the cats up and they sterilize them, and then they put them back where they got them. So, um, so Triangle had been at my house for 2.5 years, 3 years. Finally got to the point where Julia could pick Triangle up. Was no longer feral. Would come when I called her to eat, and then she started living in my yard with her little friend Coco, which was a
Mm.
black cat. And So Julia called me when I was up in up north and said something's wrong with Triangle, and so she put me on FaceTime, and Triangle is laying on top of the, I forgot what it's called, when you landscape, it's the it's like, it looks like a cement round thing that you landscape with.
Favor?
Yeah, I was laying up on top of
Oh,
that, and
okay.
Julia went over there and started petting her and said, something's wrong with Triangle. And I looked at Triangle, and immediately, okay, no, not in any distress as far as pain, having been hit by a car. But I'm looking, I'm like, Triangle, do you know where you are? That kind of thing. You're looking at the
Mhm.
video going, the cat is somewhere else, and it's just laying there. I said, pick him up, take Triangle to the vet. And the vet goes, well, he's in renal failure. We took it to the emergency vet. It was like 11 o'clock at night. And I wasn't there. I'm up north, and Chris and Julia are down here. And the vet goes,
Mhm.
renal failure. And I said, but look at his coat. His coat is beautiful. This cat
Mhm.
is the healthiest it's ever been in its life. And you're telling me renal failure? And so they did blood work. The levels were off the charts. They couldn't even read the blood work because it shot so far up, all of his tests. I said, that cat's been poisoned. That cat has been poisoned. I said, he's not in renal failure. I said, because his coat is immaculate. It's very, very healthy. The cat has a glazed over look, and the cat has been poisoned. Doesn't know where it is. It's kind of like,
Yeah,
like
it's out.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of it. The cat was poisoned. And the vet goes, no, no, it's renal failure. And I said, no. I said, renal failure, your idea of renal failure is not my idea of renal failure. My idea of renal failure is my cat Cheetah, who's 20 years of age, the hair sticking up on the back, on the body, because he's
Mhm.
in renal failure. That's renal failure. Okay. And Triangle had a glossy, smooth coat. Perfect. Okay. Well, that night, um, $1,000 later, the vet said, we need to keep him in the hospital for 4 days. And I can tell you, he's not coming out of the hospital. I said, what's the effing point?
You did tell. Okay, yeah, you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
What?
I
I don't
said,
get that.
so he can get more money for the emergency room? I said, if his kidneys have stopped suddenly and they're not coming back, there's no point in keeping him in torture for 4 days, guys. This is the emergency vet, okay, telling me I need to keep
Did you get his
Triangle.
name? And I put a
I know,
complaint against his license.
right. So I said, all I've got is $1,000. Guess how much my vet bill was? $1,000. So we made the choice. We had to put Triangle down because Triangle's kidneys were gone.
Yeah, that's.
And the vet picked up Triangle and screamed in pain, put him back down. So that same night, Coco disappeared. That same night, a mama raccoon and
Mhm.
three kittens, new kittens, they were in my yard. They disappeared, gone, have not been seen since. So, animal control called me, and we played phone tag. Finally got back in touch with Nicole. And I said, Nicole, I said, is the reason you called me the cat, about a cat that the microchip, you know, that, once they're deceased, they have to alert the
Yeah.
company
What? Yeah.
and the holder of the microchip. And she goes, was he chipped to us? And I said, yeah, I think so. And Nicole said, yeah, that's the reason I'm calling you. I said, I did everything I could to save him. I said, but I'm telling you, he was poisoned. I said, I know when an animal is poisoned. I used to work at a vet many years ago. Okay. I have lots of experience with cats, dogs, all other kinds of animals. And I know when an animal has been poisoned. And I told her I thought that Triangle was poisoned. And she said, well, um, the reason that I'm calling you is because we also have had lots of poisonings in your area. I said, are you kidding me? She said, no. She said, um, several cats and dogs have been poisoned just in your area alone. I said, okay, all right. And I told her Coco's been missing, the raccoon and the kittens have been missing. And I
Mhm.
said, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to walk those woods across from my house. I'm going to walk in the backyards of the houses in that area. There's a drug dealer, and the cops have been there many, many times. Okay. And I'm going to go behind that area in those woods. And and she said, what you're looking for is a food dish.
With like antifreeze or something.
Uh-huh, with antifreeze next to it. Okay. And I said, okay. And she said, if you find that, take photos, take a video, and then call the cops and call me. I said, I will. And then she said, I also want to let you know um, that cats, there, some kids were running around shooting cats with BB guns
Mm.
and shooting chickens. And I'm like, yeah, I thought so too, Evie, but believe it or not, there's a Terminex truck that is right there in that cul-de-sac, right there at those woods, a Terminex truck. Okay. And on the other side of the woods, it's not big, guys. The woods are not big like the size of my house. On the other side of the woods are two newly built houses that are trying to be sold. Now, Palm Beach, what they do in Palm Beach, if they're trying to sell a $50 million property and they got iguanas there or they got feral stray cats there, they put out antifreeze in the bushes. I watched it happen, and I actually told this to Nicole today that she needs to call her pals down in Palm Beach at the
Mhm.
animal control there, and the houses that are for sale, they need to go scoping out the bushes at these homes. Okay. Because in order to keep it neat and pristine, they will kill anything that could pose potentially. People don't like that. There is a developer in Palm Beach. The initials are J and G. Is notorious in the rescue community for shooting cats with BB guns.
What?
No, I am not lying. Okay. His estate manager, property manager, the properties that he owns, they have shot cats with BB guns. You know how I know this? Well, because some of the rescuers from the rescue organizations in Palm Beach have told me this. And I said, well, that's funny. I have a cat from one of his properties. His name is Reiki, and Reiki has BB pellets in his body.
Oh.
Jeff Green.
So Florida, it's a one for poisoning wildlife or whatever. It's first degree
Yes.
misdemeanor to a third degree felony, depending on the severity of the act. Penalties include up to a year in jail,
Good.
and with a felony, 5 years in prison, $10,000 fine.
Good.
$10,000. Yep.
Good.
So That's good to know. And if it's like did you say? I think you said it's the if it was like it'd be the owners or like that would
Yeah, it
be
wouldn't be the property. Okay, like for instance,
manager
with JG, the
or.
big developer in Palm Beach, worth billions, guys. Okay, you can look up
Mhm.
a developer with the initials J and G. Wouldn't be his property manager who shot the cats going to jail. It would be him going to jail.
Mm.
It would be him.
That's
Okay.
just twisted. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So, and another guys, while we're on the subject of pets, what I want you guys to consider, if you have a pure breed animal, okay, be very careful with your purebred animal, because what's happening in Palm Beach, they're smashing windows, they are stealing pets from the yards, and they are selling them on the black market further north. They found like 10 dogs that have been stolen from Palm Beach, microchipped in Palm Beach, stolen from Palm Beach, and they found them up here where I am.
Wow. That's
I'm 45 minutes away. Yeah.
that scares me. That's always been like something I've been worried about. But
Yeah.
literally, Emma's gonna literally be attached to my hip the whole time. I have a tether and a
Right.
leash.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So these are I mean, just in my neighborhood alone, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, are you kidding me? She goes, and Nicole was so nice with animal control. When she called, I was like going, had,
Why?
had my
Why? What was
Bobcats.
that? Whatever for Mary.
Yeah. Yeah. Hide my cats, hide my cats. No, I
I
don't
have
have anything.
two. I have
Yeah,
two.
I don't have anything to worry about, honestly. But then to hear all of this, because we've got on the subject of poisoning, still haven't seen Coco, still have not seen the raccoon and the kittens. And so, not really sure. Coco was not picked up by animal control. Nicole verified that. And so this weekend, I'm going to walk those woods. Hope I don't get poison ivy on me. But yeah,
Oh,
I'm looking at the Terminex truck. I'm looking at the drug dealers in the cul-de-sac. Okay. And I'm looking at the property directly across the street from my house with the freshly manicured lawn and the for sale sign. I'm going to walk around back.
yeah.
Wow, Evie. Wow. Yeah, they must go to jail. Absolutely. And Nicole goes, well, if you hear somebody saying that, I said, honey, if I hear somebody saying that, you're going to have to bail me out of jail.
I know, yeah.
Oh, don't
Yeah,
go.
don't go.
Oh, no, don't worry. I never walk alone, Evie. Never. You
You
may
got
not
your
see the
ankle,
people in.
your ankle piece, your thigh piece, your like,
Oh,
like
yeah,
all.
true, true. But no, Evie, you may not see my friend next to me, but trust me, he is there. He or she is there. I'd never walk alone.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do we got?
Wait, because you don't want to.
Look around and find out. Wait, hold that back up there again. Fuck around and find out.
with the
I love
with
that.
Barry.
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, Miss Mary, make sure you got the judge with you in the woods.
The judge and executioner. Yeah.
Right. Judge and jury. You betcha. Yeah. So, okay. So, who won? Okay, talk
Okay.
about the pet contest.
All right. So I had to do a little. I left my tablet at my parents', so I had to do a little fudging. But we were gonna do it on air and everything. But I put numbers to everyone that entered, and I got those, and I put them together real quick. So these are our winners. We decided because we had so many cats and dogs to separate the categories. So
Mila reminds me, am I saying that right? Mila reminds me of Miss Lois from where I grew up. She would come, and Miss Linda, they would wear curlers in their hair when they went out, especially when they came over to visit my mom for coffee in the morning. I swear, Mila, you're Miss Lois.
smoking. Was
And
it
Piggy.
back when everyone smoked?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was. Oh, that's so cute. So Mila and Gracie, congratulations. Okay, so Mila and Gracie get a reading from me. And actually, what was the other dog's? Wendy.
Mhm.
Yay. And so do the owners. Okay. So Mila and Gracie get a free reading from me, and so do the owners. Okay.
Mhm.
So what was the other dog that was going in for leg?
Oh, Pedro.
Pedro. So is Pedro's the owner here in the audience?
I believe so. One sec. Wait, I just saw. Hold on. Let me.
Yeah. Right, Evie? I
I'm running
remember
on
it
about.
too.
I'm running on about 3 hours of sleep. So, Wendy. Yeah, Wendy. Yep.
Okay,
Pedro
Wendy.
broke his leg. Yep.
Pedro broke his leg. So, and Wendy, did you send a picture of it to email? Was there a
It's on.
picture
Yeah.
there? Okay, I'll take a look at that tonight, Wendy. I'm worried. Is Pedro about 6 or 7 years of age?
Yeah, I
Okay.
just sent you, Mary. Just check your phone. I sent it to you.
Okay.
From the email. 2.
Two.
He's
Okay.
only 2. Okay.
Two stands a better chance. Something happens at the age of 7 with Pedro, Wendy. Something happens at the age of 7 with him. 2, he has a great shot of having either it fixed, or if it can't be fixed, honey, that leg will have to go. And don't be upset about that. Um,
They're
like,
very adaptable.
oh yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen them like with 2
mm-hmm.
legs. I
Yeah,
saw a dog that he only
oh
had
yeah.
2, and they're very
So, but something happens with him at age 7. I want you to be aware of that, Wendy. Here we go. Let's see, where is it? You sent it to me where?
your phone, your text and text.
Oh, text.
Hmm.
Yeah, 7 years of age, something happens to him. Um, and I think it's another health issue. Um, and they may have to put pins in his leg. Um, I think I still see him with 3 legs. Okay. Not bad, Wendy. Honest to God, not bad. I think they fix it, and then when he's 7, something happens with maybe with that leg. So you've got time to get it fixed. Hopefully he won't break it again. But yeah, 7 years of age. He's so adorable. I love that little sweater. Yeah, your baby's going to be okay. Watch the anesthesia. If he has to have surgery when he's 7, the anesthesia is going to be the problem. 2 years, he's got a great recovery in front of him. He's only 2 years of age. Great recovery. Yes.
Yeah. Well, did I tell you? Emma loves her new food. I switched
Oh, you did?
to Dr. Marty's.
Dr. Marty's, I'm telling you. That's great. How
They,
much?
I was, yeah. They said kibble takes off 5 to 7 years.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
And
there
you
was.
know
I'll have
just
to
how
send you.
every
It was like a study. Yeah, they said that because what dogs are their expectancy of what they used to be is shortened.
wow. Wow. So wow.
5 to 7 years. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Well, my mom was telling me how her dog Nashi when she was young, they had a cat. Her cat. They both had the black and white cat, and
Mm-hmm.
they both had the same markings.
Mm-hmm.
And the cat would ride on Nashi around to go out,
Oh
ride
wow.
on Nashi's back. But I said, but yeah, mom, you gave them food and stuff, but back then they still made real. It was still real food, It was
Right.
not.
Yeah.
It wasn't this Franken food that ever we get dealt.
Yeah, with all the chemicals and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm so how much do you feed her? The feed her half a cup or
Well, it's for per day. It's 1 and 3/4 cup per day because she's just under 5 pounds. She's about 24 pounds.
okay.
So I cut that in half. I give her about 3/4 of a cup.
Okay. Yeah, good. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um absolutely. And I love Dr. Marty's because it's all natural. No preservatives.
Are there any other brands like that? Because I know it's kind
Mhm.
of there's a lot of it's a
Stella.
trendy thing, but there's
Yeah.
some that they still. The thing is, you like I know because you specialize in nutrition and stuff, but like they sneak. It can have the labeling, it can have the marketing of all, but it can still
Mhm.
have toxic ingredients.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And they disguise those toxic ingredients with other names. Okay. Most of the time you'll find fertilizer in there, potassium
Mhm.
nitrate. Okay. You'll find dyes, food dyes in there. You'll find a lot of sugar. You'll find items that breed specific, like a dog breed can't eat. You'll find it in there. Um, like science diet is made of science experiments. Okay,
Mhm.
not real food. Um,
Well, the
yeah,
kibble, yeah.
I found
Well,
that
it's kind of
most.
what I think with aspartame they're getting such backlash with everyone is so like artificial sweeteners, so they changed it to the name I think to amino sweet.
They can change it all they want. The thing is, it's still in there.
Yeah.
You know, that's the problem. It's still in the food.
Hmm.
And there's one or two companies that put probiotics in all of the cat and dog food. Only one or two companies do that, and it's chemically derived, guys.
Yeah.
Chemically derived, and yet they are putting it in all of the cat and dog food. Um,
Can you hear
so
Emma snoring?
was that what that was? I thought that
Yeah.
was your stomach
No,
growling.
it's Emma snoring.
Oh, hidden in the food. Yes, ma'am, Miss Evie. So yeah, yeah. So for the people that won, Wendy and who had Gracie, Lar-
Lara.
Laria. So
Uh-huh.
you
Sorry.
guys reach out to me, the real Mary the medium at gmail.com.
Well, we have the
And
emails.
yeah. Oh, okay.
I have the emails and stuff, and yeah.
Okay. So
So
yeah.
yep.
And Jason will set up the readings for both of you. All four of you.
Yeah. Well, you'll
And
have to
thank
make
you so
appointments for
much.
these. Yeah.
That's so cute. I love that. And I love the little piggy costume. Oh, that's a sweet dog.
They're
Gracie.
cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gracie is so cute. And don't worry about Pedro. Pedro's going to be fine. It's at 7 years of age when I think there's going to be a problem. Okay. And it could have to do with what they do now to fix that leg. So, yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
So,
yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, oh, yeah, and my cat and dog are setting off the security camera again. Like,
oh, are they? Did you get some more video?
yeah, yep.
What is that like?
Except there was a delay in my Google did something to their payment system and updated, so some payments weren't going through.
What? Wait a minute.
They're incorporating more AI and for safety.
Okay. But
So now they
payments
can
for,
scan more crap. Yeah.
yeah.
That's all
Pa-
it is. Yeah.
payments for what?
Like just the way that like when you that digit code on the back of your card if you use a
Yeah.
card, the
Uh-huh.
CVV or number, whatever. They're incorporating that into the payments where you don't, automatically, so you don't have to manually enter it. And I'm like, that's genius because why make we all know how that works. I mean, there's
Yeah.
going to be a data breach, which is basically, you mean a transaction, a data sales transaction. Someone bought
Data sales. Data
because I
sales. Yeah.
for my doctor's office, I had that when he died and they sold the practice, they switched the company that was like the online medical record thing, and I
Yeah.
opted out with the new one
Did you?
because all that's on. I mean, that's just too
Yeah.
much. Too
Well,
much.
there's one big giant clearinghouse that has your medical records.
Oh yeah, and we're on the stock market is commodities.
I know, right? Everybody's a commodity. But like Medical Records Bureau. Excuse me. Long day.
I renounce all contracts null and void. They are null and void. I do not consent.
Right. I do not consent either, guys. Um, but Medical Records Bureau, ask for a copy of what's in your medical records and you can dispute it.
Yeah, it's getting a little creepy with this just everything online and third party access
Yeah.
because I'm glad we're not. I mean, there's good arguments for no digital currency. That's a little scary.
Oh, I know. I know. And it's like what I said before, cat hair. It's like what I said before. You're just going to be able to use your fingers and swipe up like on a hologram, and that's
Hmm.
going to be your digital banking.
But also too, it's going to be your social credit score,
Right.
which is tied
Absolutely.
into the. No, it cracks me up. Did you see that Bill Gates has recently changed his? Oh, don't listen to what I used to say. Listen to what I'm
What?
saying now. It's like, yeah, no. With the whole carbon thing, it's like, what do you think? How we know how trees work? They.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Well, we're the carbon they want to eliminate.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we are, aren't we? Yeah,
We
true.
are the carbon because I mean
True,
the
true.
that's what plants feed on. That's why I mean.
Yeah. I can't believe
Oh,
I talked the whole time and didn't give you. Here she is. Kisses. Emma. 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 Emma.
like
Emma. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl.
Oh, bitch.
Kisses.
Oh, she
Oh,
wants to be on the couch. She's tolerating daddy. Yeah. She just woke. She's so like, she just woke up. She's like, mm.
hey, hey. Where's Tuck Tuck? Tuck Tuck this morning, 2:30. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. So I put my hands up like this. Chomp, 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 chomp. I'm like, oh God, okay. So I got
You
up.
need that fencing mask.
I
It goes
do.
over the.
And if I go underneath the covers, he starts digging at the cover.
Oh,
Oh yeah, 2:30 with sharp, sharp claws. 2:30 in the morning. And then at 3:30, I had leg cramps because I'm not drinking enough water like I should at work.
just
And
keep some
then,
tonic water in the fridge. The
yeah,
quinine will get rid of those.
yeah, oh, I know. And then I got up and I took my potassium and my electrolyte things I squirt in the water. And then 4:30, tuck tuck again. Tap, 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 tap. And so that was my night last night. No sleep. And then got up at 6:30. Cheeky tuck tuck. Yeah, you're right, Evie. Got up at 6:30 and was grocery shopping at the stores for my my job, driving the 50 minutes to work, grocery shopping again this afternoon. So it was nonstop.
Mm.
Nonstop.
How are the like how are the grocery prices compared to north and south? Are they more or less down there?
A ribeye steak. A ribeye steak, guys. $34 to $44. One.
And that's for you buying it and cooking it yourself. That
Right.
used to be at a
Fine dining.
5-star restaurant, or like
Right.
Smith and Walensky, like in Chicago.
Yeah.
I remember getting a prime rib and it was like 45.
Oh, I know. Yeah. So, and you know, I just couldn't believe it when I bought one up north. It was actually $10 more.
What
$10
is
more.
gas down there? Do you know? Like, because I remember you were like, "Did you get gas? Did you remember?"
293.
Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, I filled up for, I think it was like 287 or something like that.
Yeah, 293. Maybe 313, but mainly 289 to 299 a gallon, which
Yeah.
is great considering where we were, a year ago.
Oh God, yeah, it's under 3, which is nice. Because I mean, my car gets about 30 miles a gallon.
Wow.
And I just got an oil
Car?
change. It's a Chevy Trax.
Oh wow. My little my Subaru, it says I get 34. I know that's probably not too accurate. 34 miles to the gallon.
That's
Yeah.
good, yeah.
And it takes about $34 to fill up my car. 34. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more.
I'm kind of, yeah. A little. It does. It gets really good gas mileage. It's a perfect size car for me.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
got oil change and filters changed, and so it should be all good to go.
Yay.
Yeah.
Now you just have to watch out for the crazy Florida drivers.
Yeah, well, Detroit, I mean, I have to say, like, it's funny driving, I told you I've driven to New York and Philly several times, and every single douchebag on the road had Michigan plates. Oh, they drive insane here. They do. I mean, you can tell they're from Detroit the way they drive. It's
Seriously.
very, very. Oh,
Wow.
it's
Well, I mean,
defensive driving.
you
Yeah.
can tell they're from Haiti the way they drive in South Florida.
Oh man.
I am not kidding you guys. Inches away from your bumper I mean, last night and this morning. I was on the phone with you this morning when I was going to work. Yeah.
Hmm.
And I mean, inches away from my bumper. Like they'll come in and get this, then they'll get in the left lane, and then they'll cut in front of you to make a right hand turn.
I told you I had that when I had my old car was an Aveo little car, and
Yeah.
the lady behind me was so close I could not see her headlights. That's how close she was. So I tapped my brakes, and all of a sudden I noticed she takes cream in her coffee because it was all over her windshield. And then she tried to get around me, and so I was giving her the bird as she's trying to get around me, and all I see is this. She's like, and I see, because there was a semi in the middle lane, and she almost hit it. But I had 10 cars in front of me. I'm like, where do you want me to go?
Right. Yeah.
Freaking idiot. I don't.
And the people that weave in and out, that's so bad. They're actually passing people on the shoulder. Okay. On the shoulder.
See, here we have a problem with Canadians because the Canadians, like, their speed limit isn't as fast, so they're not used to going, and they actually like people that go under the speed limit or slower are the ones that actually cause accidents.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
That's what causes, like, I watched this whole thing, like how they derive like speed limits and like speed traps, and they started.
Yeah.
We had a really bad problem with municipalities like putting in like a 25 where it should be 35.
Right.
Because when you drive for a while, you kind of gauge, like, how fast a street should be.
Right.
Like 35 or 45 or whatever. Yeah. And they were cracking down on speed traps.
Good. They need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get enough. The squirrels are loose.
The squirrels are definitely loose. Yeah. And they're from Haiti.
Nope. What? Yeah. Hide your cats. No.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's road rage everywhere, Evie. Yeah, like
I've been a victim of it a couple of times, Evie. Yeah, not just a bird flipping off, but a guy actually getting out of it, parked, slammed on brakes. I had nowhere to go. There were cars coming this way. I was going this way. He pulls in front of me, slams on brakes, gets out of his truck, and comes over to my window. And he just looked at me. I called the cops.
Yeah. No. Reach in your glove box. No.
Got it right there by my right leg. Yeah. And this was God, a good 30 years ago. I want to say, so you beat your wife? Just egg them on, get them going, get them arrested.
Oh yeah. I have a metal baseball bat that I carry. I used to have in my car.
Right.
But a lot of people though, the cameras, the dash cams.
Oh yeah, I got one. one. Yeah.
Yep.
And so, what I say is, if they ever do that, come up to your window, egg them on, okay? Shoot them, drag them through your windshield, drag them through your window.
Yeah. Well, have you ever seen those like cars and versus protesters? Where they like block the street?
Yeah. Oh
like
yeah.
the protesters, and what cracks me up is the look on their face. They're so shocked, like when a car goes through, they're like, "You're in the middle of the freaking road."
Oh, I know. Yeah.
This
They're
idiot
blocking
got
the
killed
road.
on the freeway because it was at night and they were protesting on the freeway. Like, you're going 70 miles an hour. Like, you're not expecting some idiot to like they just walk out there like the car, like, really.
I
Like,
know. I know. I know. Some were not born with the brightest light bulb.
no. Yes, Evie's mentioning the full moon.
I didn't see it. Did you?
I did. It was really bright. I hold on.
You froze.
All right, sorry.
Oh,
Am I
there
back?
you are. Yeah, you're back.
All right. Yeah, I you know what? Yeah. Did I tell you the other day I was really statically, I think it was that day I was statically charged.
Yeah.
Very static. I mean, I put on my tones and calmed down, but I
Good.
made this for the full moon. Did you know do you know what it was called? The full moon? You know how they have names for the full moons now? I don't remember that being a thing.
I never knew it was. I never knew they
It
did.
was called a beaver moon.
Okay, what does that say?
Here.
It says, "Nice beaver moon. It's huge. So was her ass." What?
I made that. No, it was very bright. It was surprising. I didn't have my phone with me last night when I took her out. It was just surprising that the sky was clear enough to see it. Usually when there's a full moon here, it's all like chemtrails in front of it or like hazy.
Was I talking to you last night when I was driving home? And I said, "Is that a full moon?" Doesn't look like it. Looked like a little chip had been taken out of the top of it.
You know what? I've noticed that too. Like when it'll be like a sliver, and it's like I'm like, is it my glasses? I'll take a picture, and it's like there's
My contacts, probably.
well, no, yeah, there's a lot going on. Yeah,
Probably
they have
not.
many. I know that for moons, but like Evie's saying, they have many names. I mean, Emma was born under a pink supermoon, but I don't. This is something fairly new. I want to say in the last 5 years. When growing up, they never named the. It was
Yeah.
not. They probably did, but it was not. They weren't saying, "Oh, it's gonna be a."
It's gonna be
Yeah.
Michelangelo moon.
It's like the. Yeah, I think this reality is we're watching it break down. It's starting to like this. It's glitching.
It's glitching. Yes, it is.
It is. Yeah, it's been glitching.
So's my brain.
Oh.
Oh God.
Yes, that. But I was trying to just discharge all the I was because that's my thing. It was actually creating heat.
Oh yeah.
Like it was a tangible, and just for a slight second, like I was doing this, there was a little spark right in the middle, just and then I let it go.
Yeah.
Because I was just really.
Jason can manipulate energy, guys. That's his thing.
With technology, it can be very frustrating sometimes.
Exactly.
I'll go to turn off the light, no, it won't turn off. I'll be like, click, click.
Right. Yeah.
Click.
Yeah. Click. Click. I know. Yeah.
Touch screens. Yeah.
Yep. Making things like that don't want to work. Yeah.
Flicker, anything wireless.
Are you ever at a stoplight and you go poof and the light changes?
I've had that, but I've also had where it's been green the entire way to my parents.
That's
And I've
cool.
had it where cars literally, and I'm not in a rush, but I've had it where cars really move out of the way. Something happened too the other day. My mom hadn't. She's like, "Oh, I haven't eaten in 2 days." I'm like, "What?"
What?
I know. I'm like, "What?" And so she
That's not good,
she
Jason.
does not eat a lot of food. You know, she's very picky. So she likes just a
Yeah.
plain cheeseburger from Mickey D's, which whatever. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I went to the drive-thru. I got her food. I got up there. I just paid for her drink. I got up there and I realized I they gave me the wrong. They didn't. I didn't pay for my order, and they said, "Oh, you're fine." So basically, I got everything for free.
Wow.
But
Wow.
so I have things like
hmm
that, like when I'm like, oh, you know, like just kind of like they just happen.
I have
I'll
to
have,
be real close to the computer or whatever for
yeah.
it to, like the heart monitor. Yeah, the heart monitor had it on me. All of a sudden, stopped working, dead cold, died. And they had never experienced that before. They could not do an EKG on my heart out in California because the machine stopped.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
searched things. Yeah, things just won't work.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what was it the other day? I went to go. Oh, it was like my pictures were like scrolling and they wouldn't stop, and I was like trying. I was like, just stop.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you have a gift like that, you have to be very careful with your emotions because you're creating a whirlwind around
Well, and
you.
that's where I didn't really, you know, but a
Yeah.
lot of times what's weird is when I'm not in an emotionally heightened state. That's when it really, I mean, that's where that the bottle slammed into the wall in the kitchen. I had like I was like in the eye of the storm. Things were just spinning around me.
And that happens when you are emotionally upset or.
This happened probably before so like I don't just the death of the ego, that whole thing right before the lockdowns, and I
Mhm.
had all that time to do all the inner, you know, that's when my
Mhm.
gifts kind of took off. This happened kind of like when I was going through this. I had made a conscious decision, like I want to say 2016, 17, to like, okay, I'm gonna practice what I preach. I'm gonna like I got rid of all the time, you know, it was like that, like going
Mhm.
with my trusting my intuition, getting rid of all the toxic people.
Right.
And I just remember it was like a burst of insane emotion, like furious, and it just and all of a sudden I noticed everything swirling around me.
What was that light just then? Oh, it's the TV. Okay.
Yeah. So
Oh, it's TV. Okay. I never noticed that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. Thank you, Miss Evie. Beautiful people hit the like button. So I really appreciate it. And yep, this is
I hope not, not yet. At least not till this weekend or till
right. Here we go, guys. Next
coming
weekend.
up. Can you believe it's yeah.
So what am I speaking about?
Order the projector. Yep.
I'm gonna order. Yeah, pictures say 1,000 words. Yeah, I'm gonna order the projector. Yep. She what? Okay, so anyway, that's next weekend in Tampa, at the Tampa Fairgrounds, November 15th and 16th. Um, Jason and Emma will be there. I'm there. I'm a guest speaker, and I'm excited. Body, Mind, and Spirit. And the following weekend, Spirit Fest in West Palm Beach Fairgrounds. You will see me there the 22nd and 23rd, I think it is.
Okay.
So if anybody happens to be in the area, come on out. You know, a lot of vendors are going to be there. It's going to be exciting.
I'm excited. Yeah.
Oh,
Get to
yeah.
see you in person finally, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yay. And then you and Emma are going to come back to my house, right? And poor Emma's going to get traumatized by big bully cats.
Oh
Like,
man,
what's
I don't know.
that? You're
I'm that
bigger than
one.
us. What is that, Mama?
She's not. I mean, I don't know. I mean, she's not that much bigger. I don't think
Mm-mm.
If she gets the zoomies, look out.
Right? Yeah. No, no, the cats will hide, but it's like I don't think they've ever seen a dog. So most of them have never seen a dog.
I always say Emma's more she's like a cat dog.
Yeah, she's a cat
Yeah.
dog. Yeah,
Pretty
good
good.
dog. Good dog.
Evie, we're trying to figure that one out logistically about live, and if it's kind of a lot just with traveling, and then just trying to get with getting everything ready for
Yeah.
body, mind, and spirit. So we'll make it work.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah.
might do some recordings like just while
Mm-hmm.
we're together.
Like we did for last Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
We had to play an old recording because I was traveling.
And then you got stuck in traffic, and then there was a time. Did we? Yeah, we get. Yeah, I didn't even. Oh, that time change. I wish they would just stop that crap. There's no need for it. It throws me off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But
She's like a cat dog. She's like,
but definitely I think cat dog.
cat dog.
Well, I wish all you guys could be there too. You're all in different parts of the world, and I'm so grateful for you. Um, it's like our little community each week. Yeah, and I totally forgot what I was going to say.
No, squirrel. And
Duh,
no.
duh, duh, duh.
What was that? No.
Squirrel. My dad is squirrel. My dad is squirrel. That's so funny. Good girl.
No, it's okay. It's okay. That was mean. That was mean of Daddy.
Good girl.
Said,
Bite daddy. Bite daddy.
No, she get kisses. Kisses. Oh, can you kisses? Kisses.
Aw. Aw. That's so sweet. Oh, sweetie pie.
Yeah.
Don't forget to remember what you forgot. I can't remember. Well, guys, it's about that time. If I can't remember anymore, then it's about that time. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you so much, Evie. And Wendy and Ilaria and Chantel and Shabby Gabby and Susan and who else we got? We got who am I not mentioning? Oh, well, it didn't go all the way back. Scrolling. But anyway, you know who you are. I so appreciate you. Did I say Evie?
Yeah, of course, Evie. Yeah, and no, it's just things are happening. It's just a lot, with
Oh, I know.
It's
So,
but
yeah, it doesn't go back. That's crazy. It didn't go all the way. Egret, there's Egret. Yeah, don't want to forget you, Egret. There you are. Shabby Gabby. So thanks, guys, for watching. And
Oh, and then if you're feeling like you got some negative energy around you.
Have you been around negative people or in a negative environment? Frankie and Lord's Apothecary Cleanser Spray is a must. Just one spray to make the negativity go away. Available at marythemedium.com.
And I better get some
You
of
will
this.
love Italian street bread. It's a good. Go to italianstreetbread.com and order use some today. Capiche?
Yay!
yay! Somebody order it. It is so good. Absolutely.
Mm.
So yeah.
Well, thank you, Mary. I mean,
Yeah.
yes.
Thank you for all your hard work. I just got home from work and plopped in a chair. Okay, Jason.
Well, and I haven't been home long. Yeah, I took my car in early today, and then it's just been there. Let's just say there was a lot going on.
There was.
So,
Yeah, there was. I know. So, yeah.
so things. Yep.
All right. Well, Sunday. Yep, Sunday, 8 o'clock. Mary, what do you see?
With
Suzanne. With
I'm gonna have her say it, and then I'll insert it. It'll be like, and you know how they do that, like, it's like Suzanne. No.
with Suzanne Edwards. Sunday. Yep. And we've been working on that for a couple of weeks now. What we're going to cover, right? Yeah. At least
Yeah.
ideas were thrown out. So yeah.
What? I don't know. Can you get what in Australia? Bingo?
What?
I don't. Oh, Mary, can I get it in Australia? I don't get what.
I don't know.
Probably not. I don't know.
Probably not. It sounds very communist. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I don't know. Maybe I missed something there. Huh. What can I get?
The bread, I think. The
bread.
Street bread.
I think it would.
I don't.
Evie,
with
I think
the
it
tariff and food.
Oh man, they would eat you alive. Well, they would eat the focaccia alive.
It'd be like a hockey puck by the time it got to you.
Oh yeah, absolute
like,
hockey puck. Like yeah, I went to Red's Diner in Salem. When was it? 2 weeks ago, and I was like, oh cool, they got biscuits. Well, I'm thinking nice big fluffy biscuits. These things were like this thin, and they were hard as a rock. And I picked it up. The waitress came and I said, "This is like a hockey puck. This is not a biscuit." And she goes, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." I said, "Next time I'm in town, I'll bring you what a biscuit's supposed to taste like." Okay.
I did get. That's the one thing I did bring home with me. The bakery, they had like they're called. They make pizza rolls, but the bakery we used to go. I remember getting them in high school. So it's the same owners, same little, and I got some. They taste exactly the same. And then I found out some good news. So like there was a Hungry Howie's went out of business because I guess they were unsanitary. There was a established family-owned pizza restaurant on the island that during COVID and everything, they needed a new furnace. They went under. Well, word on the street is they bought the Hungry Howie's and are going to reopen in that location.
Oh wow!
And so it really good. My parents used to, when I would live in Chicago and I'd come home, they'd have it for me when they picked me up at the airport. They'd have it in the car with me because they're like, "Well, what do you want when you come home?" And I'm like, "I want pizza." So
Hungry Howie's. They had one of those.
Vitali's is the name of the restaurant, but
well, they had a Hungry Howie's where I grew well, where my mom lives, and it went out of business. Yeah.
It's not very. I'm not. The Vitale's pizza though. I mean, I used to crave it because like living in Chicago, they don't have very good pizza there. It's really hard to find good pizza in Chicago.
What?
Yeah.
Serious?
Well, it's all that really. It's the deep dish pizza. It's either that or the really thin where it's like the crust is like a saltine cracker with watery sauce, or it's the thick. And the best Chicago style pizza I've had was in Detroit.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, Detroit. Yeah.
Detroit.
Detroit.
It's French.
French. Mary, have you seen how the food is in smaller bags? Yeah.
Yep.
Packaging
Shrinkflation.
Shrinkflation. Yep. You're right. I gotta go. My eyelids.
All right, everyone.
They
Well,
hit the wall.
thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
This stream is